What is that for?
Throw this there. Like, hey, what's up, guys? Ready?
No, that's so corny, bro.
Yo, we gotta do
That's
this.
so corny, bro. No.
We started.
No, we're not doing that.
This is part of the podcast now. This is part of it. Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Numi UVX. You guys know me. I have a special guest with us today. And quick catch. Bet you weren't expecting that. Okay. That out of the way. I was actually scared I was gonna hit the camera, so luckily it didn't. Wow, that ball is dusty. It's just been lying around. Okay. This is covering a few topics today. Let me just, check it out. I low-key already forgot the topics, right? So, why don't you introduce yourself?
Yeah, so I'm Numan's friend. We've actually met, I think, like 10 years. It's been 10 years now. We still don't really remember each other's birthdays, but, we're actually, like, super close.
Yeah.
And we decided that we would start, like, a podcast and just talk and, talk about tech and see if this is something you guys like. Because sometimes I'm in the back end of Wave. Mm-hmm. And, for a long time, I've been just, like, away from the camera. As you can see that he's mostly partaking in the Instagram and TikTok and stuff like that. So I said, why not?
1 second. Sorry to cut you off. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, it is our Instagram channel, wavetech.official. If you guys want to go check that out. Also, give me 1 second, guys. I'm just going to flip the camera screen out so I can see what we're actually doing.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, why don't you continue?
And so I was like, okay, it's
You might want to move a bit closer into the frame, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Can you see yourself on the screen?
Yeah, I can.
Perfect. All right.
And I actually agree that this would have been like a good opportunity for me to come and say what's up and just kind of talk. So it's about time my face is already in this camera.
Yeah.
Enough about me.
So when you're gonna start seeing him in the Wave Instagram as well?
Hopefully soon. Yeah, you guys will be seeing me in Wave and in future videos and future content. So it's not just gonna be him, but it's us together. So 2 people. This is our first podcast, so we're open to feedback and whatnot. We love to talk. This is where we talk about tech. So if this is what you're interested in, then stay tuned. We might, if this blows up, then we might even make like a separate channel just for this. So without further ado, I'm excited to get into it. First episode.
One more thing before we actually fully start off. I know he's already started us off, but there is a surprise. Right, so if you guys are consistent watchers of the channel, viewers of the channel, 2027, around November time, I believe, 2027, there will be a surprise on my channel. And you guys will know what I mean right when you guys see it. So yeah, just a heads up, and it is something similar to this. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. I know it's a whole year away, but I'm also just as excited. All right, let's get it started on the first topic.
All right, so basically, how did you come up with Wave? Like, what was like the starting thing? Because I know it wasn't me. It was actually you who started this whole thing. So how, like, just
you're giving me too much credit, man.
Yeah. So like, what made you actually want to do this? Like, it kind of explain it, and then
yeah. So for me, it's just the fear of working a 9 to 5 for the rest of my life, right? And obviously, I'm not clowning on anyone who does a 9 to 5. Honestly, it's really respectful. It takes a lot of courage to just wake up and do the same thing, right? It takes a lot of, guts. And I don't think I'm built for that life, honestly. I think I've been giving talents somewhere else. Everyone has different talents. Some people can use those better in a 9 to 5. I feel like I can do something else with the talents I have, and I feel like I have a bigger purpose that I need to serve. Not saying that you guys don't. I'm just saying that I want to work towards that, right? So I don't want to be stuck in a 9 to 5. That's why I really wanted to, I review phones. I love YouTube. I review phones. I see phones have a lot of flaws and issues. And, I want to address those. Yeah. That's why Wave is a company. That's what I want to do with Wave. That's the idea. We want to address those issues, and we want to work on those issues and work towards solutions. Yeah.
Yeah. And you actually called me, and you're like, dude, let's create something. And we actually named this company because, we named this company. We named Wave. I mean, it's a startup right now. I don't want to get ahead of myself.
Yeah.
But we actually named it after the first computer we ever built. And actually, what were this? I can't remember. What were the specs on the?
Dude.
What was the specs on Wave actually?
Project Wave.
Remind me.
First PC. I believe it was a GTX 1060 with a AM3 Plus CPU, something Athlon 64.
I'll correct you. It was a 1050.
No,
we,
it was
we
a
got
10.
we got a 1050.
It was
I promise.
I can put this. I know for a fact it's a GTX 1060. I have the spec. You want me to pull up Instagram right now?
Don't listen.
I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up, guys. Look, I'll show you right now.
1060.
Yeah, GTX 1060.
Okay.
GTX 1060, right? Oh my god, I accidentally hopped on Clash Royale by accident. Wow, what a bad habit. Okay, it's not showing up. I'm pretty sure the original post in the archive. This is just the post.
We're just gonna clip that out.
Yeah.
We're just gonna clip that out. And we're just gonna
But no, it was a GTX 1060 in that PC.
We looked, we tried to find it, we didn't find anything. I mean, I guess it's a good way to kind of say that, like, it's like ancient, you know, it's like
ancient. It's old.
Ancient. It's artifact.
Yeah, this was like back in grade 11 we did this. Yeah.
Yeah, and then since then, you know, like we're trying to make it into something big. We'll start off small.
Oh yeah.
And then we'll kind of head into more like phones.
That's the dream. That's the goal. Yeah, it's a pretty big goal. It's there's a lot of competition, but you know, what I told him when I was okay. Basically, this kind of goes back to if you go up to anyone and you tell them you want to compete with the likes of like Samsung and Apple, they're just gonna laugh at you, right? But I knew this guy. I've known him for like years, and I know he has the same motivation and same drive. But he's a bit more like grounded than me, right? He's a bit more sane than me. He thinks things through. And when I contacted him, he was like, "Yo, no." And, you know, I convinced him like, "Yo, if the chance of it being possible, are even like 0.1% more than zero, I'm gonna give it my all, because the chance is still there. It's not 0%. That means it's not impossible."
Yeah.
You got anything to say?
Yeah.
No. Look at me.
No. Yeah. No. It's true. It's true. And so I honestly, and it's crazy because look, the thing is that it really tells us a lot that it's just not just for whatever. People might think we're doing this for money. I don't know. People might, right?
Yeah.
But regardless of what they think, at least we know that we're doing this because we cannot stay average.
We can't. Yeah.
We can't stay
Exactly.
average. And what I mean by that is that we cannot just go through life how most people do it, right? So me and you, right? Why we started this company is to actually create things that people love, and you know, things that consumers need. And because a lot of these tech corporations are just making the same thing every year, and we actually need technological advancement, right? Like the phone design is one thing, and then battery's another thing. I saw battery be a problem a lot, and there's just not been much innovation since then. So how quick do you think, or how much longer do you think will be until we kind of hit a peak into technological advancement?
That's actually such a great question because, like, you know, there's obviously Moore's Law, right? Moore's Law, if you guys don't know, it was a law created in the early 2000s after Intel's founder Moore, I believe. I think so. That was his name. And the law was that every year, transistors, the zeros and ones switches, double every year, right? But now we're at a scale that it's literally it's like hitting physics boundaries. Now these transistors are like 5 or 2 atom lengths apart, right? Like it's on an atomic scale. Like, can you truly go much smaller than that, right? And like, you know, I don't know. I seriously don't know, unless like some crazy new machine comes out, some crazy new technology comes out that can go even crazier and smaller than atomic level.
Yeah.
And like, you know, bend laws of physics. I truly think that like processor and stuffs are kind of reaching their limits, right?
Yeah. Especially
Especially if it goes into like keeping the same size of the processor. I don't know. I don't know what the future holds. Honestly, it's really interesting.
Yeah. Well, what do you think about the needs of consumers? Like, what do you think their needs are when it comes to a phone? What do you think makes a phone special, and what truly would make something like what would make a phone kind of like not just good for daily use, but something that is like lasting, obviously. And
no.
Like, what makes a great phone to you?
Dude, I won't be so for real with you. Like, I think phones are like kind of at their peak, man. Like, I mean, other than going like maybe slightly faster, loading your TikTok or Reels faster.
But like, think outside the box.
Yeah, I get that, right? I mean, an example would be my phone right here, the Z Fold 7, right?
Yeah.
This phone, I would say, is a big piece of technological advancement, right? This is kind of where the future of phones is headed.
Wait, take the call. All right, he's gonna take the call. We'll be right back.
It's at a time, like, what do people use their phones for? Reels, TikTok, sending messages, FaceTime, that kind of stuff. Phones are plenty fast what you need. Like the new iPhone 17 Pro Max that just came out, I used it and I reviewed it. That processor is overkill. Like you really don't need more than that in a phone, right? That's already more than enough. This Z Fold 7 that I have, this is what I think phones should be heading towards, or even the new trifold that's coming out. Like real innovation. This phone can fold in half while being the same thickness as a regular phone, being lighter than the 17 Pro Max.
Why do you think that flip should be like the new thing?
So look, I mean, form-wise, look, we've perfected the glass sandwich. The glass sandwich, glass on the back, glass on the front, boom. The format is perfect. It's nailed. It's done. It's been perfected for many years, right? It's had plenty of room to evolve, and it's done just that. And this is, I feel like, the iPhone 17 Pro Max, the S25 Ultra, are kind of like the forefront, right? You really can't do better unless maybe you saw like the new type of battery, the one that like Oppo and those guys are doing. But I truly feel like, at one point this is becoming physics. Like I said, you really can't go thinner than this while folding without bending the laws of physics and not being able to snap the phone in half, right?
Right.
But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's an interesting question.
It is interesting, yeah. And it definitely, I mean, if there's a way you can triple the size of this, right? Because that obviously can't flip, but if you can triple the size of this while making it like also efficient and not like a nuisance.
Yeah, so like I said, right, this Fold 7 is the same thickness as that phone right there.
Yeah.
And it weighs less than that phone. But if I brought it out in public and you didn't see the sides with the rims, you really would not know this is a folding phone. Right? That's the thing about it. I think that's where phones should head next, because that's really pushing the boundaries of physics, right?
Yeah.
The trifold. The trifold is slightly thicker than this, but bro, it's a whole tablet in your pocket.
Yeah.
Like, unless some.
And how does that? Yeah. So how does that phone not overheat? I mean,
actually, that's a great question. This phone is gonna overheat, but because the processor is so efficient, right? Because there's like so much more technological breakthrough, it's a lot less than like the Fold 4, Fold 5. I've had the Fold 3, Fold 4, 5.
Yeah.
And obviously those things heat it up a lot. But this thing, it gets hot. Like when you do demanding tasks, obviously a lot more hotter than a regular phone. Yeah. But honestly, like it's not bad. It's not a problem at all. It's even with how thin it is, it's crazy how it disperses heat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Going back to that question of when do you think technology would be capped? I also want to add, like, I feel like technology, it's the only time it'll cap is basically like when it's the end of the world, right? Right? Because technology, I feel like technology will keep advancing. But the thing is there is going to be a plateau. So things are exponential. And what you say with most people is, like, if you try to get them to think exponentially, they can't, right? Yeah. They can't know, like, that this $50 that I'm going to save is gonna be exponential in the next couple of years, right? Yeah. That is gonna lead to more, compound, right? They can't think in exponentials, right? They can only think linear or kind of like in steps. So people might actually, I would say, underestimate the speed in which technology is going to advance, and they're also going to underestimate when we peak. Once we cap. Yeah.
It's crazy, right? Like, most people just like, to them this is like, technology is really this perfect state, which I also do agree with a lot, and this is a really solid point. But yeah, you got to think about it, like, that's with current day modern technology, right? And in future we could develop some new technology, some new breakthrough that develops even smaller things at an actual subatomic scale. Right.
And I feel like on that exponential graph, like, we're just starting to see like the momentum build up. Exactly. Like, we're not even on the top yet. 100%. So just imagine like if it feels plateaued, just wait and see. Like, we're gonna find new technology, right? Like technology, like let's say we find new resources, right? Let's say some new material comes out, or some new methoding works out, ways to like make energy more efficient. Like, it's the possibilities are endless, and I believe that people are going to start making technology that, like, just like a gadget for things that you review, that would be for health, right? Because to know when you're healthy is a lot less tangible than knowing the speculations of a phone or any device. Right? Or like even just making money in general. And I'll tell you one thing: billionaires, right? Once they can buy anything in the world just like this, right? Yeah, they can buy anything in the world just like that, right? So they'll know how much something is. They'll know how to budget because it's tangible. They'll know how to make more money. They'll know what products to release, right? Because it's tangible. But health is not very tangible.
Yeah, health.
If I measure it, you can't really measure. Oh, how healthy am I compared to yesterday? I was like 10% healthy? Well, because there's like things. There's sub parts of health. Like there's health. There's mind. There's physical. There's so much that goes into it. And I feel like where technology will be capped is when there will be technology that would be able to measure or kind of influence or manipulate.
Yeah, no, that would actually be insane.
The non-tangible, so like your health.
Because then you could literally just wake up the next day and be like, oh, my heart is doing 5% worse than yesterday. And it'll just tell you what you need to work on. And that alone would, like, it just imagine how scary that would be.
Yeah.
How much longer you could live by knowing exactly what's wrong with your body.
Right.
Exactly what given time. Like, that is scary. And technology can get there. Science can get there. If these guys don't end the world like before some political thing, right?
No, wave can get there. Right?
Yeah, and you know the scariest part is like if you look at history. I don't like saying this, but like wars really do help technology advance, and this is the truth, right? Think about it. Like there's a lot of things that were made as a product of war that actually ended up serving humans in daily life after wars ended. Right? There's a lot of examples. Right, you could easily search this up. You could check out your ChatGPT, whatever you want, right? And you'll get the same answer. Like, I'm not like just making some stuff up right here, but yeah, war is this time where humans truly feel for some reason that we're gonna advance the most because they want to outpace the other opponent, right? They want to outdo the other enemy. You get what I mean? You get the idea.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think like with this war around the corner, there's so much conflict in the world going on, right? And I'm not obviously gonna pick any sides or anything, because obviously, there's going to be a lot of bias on each side, right? Yeah. There's going to be news you're hearing from one side that might not be accurate versus the other, right?
Yeah.
And if you guys know what I'm talking about, you guys know what I'm talking about, okay?
Yeah.
Especially at the time this video is being recorded and how the world state is. But within this time frame is when technology is going to advance the most. It's the simple truth. It's the scary truth. Yeah. It's going to advance for the wrong reasons, but then when the war ends, then it's going to trickle down to everyday things.
Yeah, to everyday things, yeah.
Exactly,
and even just making, like, the less measurable things more measurable.
100%, yeah, 100%.
Which,
like, I'm guessing there already probably is some sort of, like, military suit out there that can measure exactly what's wrong with you. Yeah. And when this war is over, then that technology will start making its way towards the consumers.
Right. Yeah. 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 Especially, yeah. I mean, what do you think? Do you think, like, there's going to be any, like, how do I say, extensions, as per se, like, or accessories for the iPhone that can make that happen? Or like, what do you think about like iPhone? Like, what will be the next iPhone extensions? Do you think they will be like parts of our body that are like phone or like chips? Like, how do you think that's?
I think like at that point in time, iPhone wouldn't exist. Yeah. I feel like it might be the eyeglasses.
Yeah.
Because bro, if you look at it right now, like think about it, right? The world, companies are trying two things. They're trying AR glasses.
Yeah.
And AR VR.
Yeah.
Sorry, not AR. They're trying VR and AR glasses.
Yeah.
Right. And what's the difference between the two? Well, one is a lot smaller package, but there's a lot less tech in there. But it kind of incorporates into your daily life, and you still see through a lens. And one is it fully takes over your head. You're looking into a screen that's looking to the outside world, right?
Right.
And I'm like, what Apple is doing, what Samsung is doing, what all these Meta and all these companies are doing, they're just making multiple different products. Like you got the Meta glasses, and you got the Meta AR, right? You got the Samsung VR now. You got the Apple VR, and I'm just thinking, they're just trying to look at what people like more, and what's the future? What's the thing that's actually gonna make people ditch the phone? Because I don't know. In the next few years, in the next 10 years, people might not even be using phones anymore. Yeah. Like I know it's like so stupid to say. It probably sounds stupid. I sound like a dumbass saying this, right? It's like, yo, this guy, bro. You're probably thinking like phones, man, we use it every day.
Yeah, every day.
But imagine you had a system that could do all that, but better, right? Yeah. And then the AR glasses could tap into your like brain. Tap into your bloodstream,
saying like,
right?
Okay, this is why you're forgetting. Maybe
exactly.
You can like cure various diseases.
So I feel like that type of stuff would come in that different package and not the one we have currently today, not the phones.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's just my thoughts. Maybe like the viewers might differ, but you know.
And I want to actually touch up on that the glasses part, because obviously that's something that's starting to, I don't know, like get more traction lately. Mm-hmm. I've been seeing that people get like the Meta glasses, which 10 years ago, right? Like 10 years ago, if you're to tell me like, oh, you could have a screen in your glasses that take pictures and
Yeah.
and actually like the user interface is literally your like
Yeah,
phone,
your hand. Yeah,
your hand.
your little fingers. Yeah.
Yeah, like your method of control is your hand, and it's insane to actually think about it. But what I will say is, I feel like that type of technology could have been released a lot sooner. I feel like there was actual like
There was. It
technology
just
that back
wasn't
then.
like the thing is, it also comes down to just physics itself, right? Back in the days, like, our processors couldn't be as small, or tech couldn't be as dense, right? So obviously you're gonna have that stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure there's already a lot of VR glasses from like 10 years ago. There's a lot of it, but the reason they don't catch on is because they always have some like dinky drawback, right? Like the battery life sucks. This thing weighs a lot.
Yeah.
It might fry your skin,
Yeah.
right? The battery is like 10 minutes, or it might not even have a battery. There's all these drawbacks, right? And they can only really be evolved by like physics and time. Like the human evolution, the technology itself, right?
Right.
But yeah, I like that type of stuff. I like to think of it as tech that just came out too early for its own good.
Yeah. 1 second. Yeah, I'll have to take this.
Yeah. Yeah. So I feel like they were just too early for their own good. Honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that technology has existed. Yeah.
Which makes you think that what kind of other technologies out there that they haven't released yet?
No, I think the better thing to think of it is what other technology has been released but never caught on, and so we never even tried to conceptualize it further. Think about it like that. How many good things have you missed out because the tech just wasn't there and people slept on it?
Yeah.
It's crazy
one
when you
way
think
to
about it.
about it.
Yeah.
That's one way to think about it. And for battery, I'm curious about battery. I don't know, lithium ion,
yeah.
dual
Silicone,
cells, like
whatever.
What would make the best battery? Is there anybody that's like trying to make a battery?
Yeah, no, there's a new technology that some companies have shifted away from. So normal battery you expect in your phone and laptop is lithium ion, and then the new technology is silicon carbon. So this is a different chemical makeup.
Yeah.
And let's say I have a 5,000 milliamp hour battery that's made of lithium ion. It's obviously going to be a specific size. But for the same size, I can make a silicon carbon battery that is 7,000 milliamps hour. This is a lot more energy dense. And a lot of companies actually are using it, like Oppo, Xiaomi. A lot of their phones have it. Like, their phones are almost 7,000 milliamp hours. I think one of them is, right? That's like 3-day battery territory. It's insane for a phone.
Yeah.
Like, your iPhone finally got to 5,000 milliamp hour.
Yeah.
My phone, this one is stuck at 4,400. So imagine this folding phone, how greatly this would benefit from a silicon carbon. Because this folding phone, if it has silicon carbon, would be 6,000 milliamp hours, which is crazy to think about. That a phone that folds in half has so much less internal room to work with.
Yeah.
Has a bigger battery than a phone so much thicker than it.
Yeah.
Right?
Which makes you think.
Yeah. Why doesn't a company just come out and do this?
Right.
Which they have done. It's just the tech is so risky right now. It's in the starting phase. That Samsung, especially Samsung, you guys know what happened with the Note 7. They just do not mess around with batteries anymore. And Apple, they always like to take it slow and easy. That's why, like, in the Western side of the world, you don't see that kind of stuff happen that fast. But in the rest of the world, you will see the silicon carbon batteries. And yeah, I'm not saying like they're bad, but I don't know. I feel like they haven't been tested out long enough to see the long-term usage and effects of those batteries.
Yeah. A lot of people also said things about privacy. What makes a phone essentially private for the people that don't know? Like, why are people complaining so much about the privacy of Apple and like?
Yeah, bro, that's a big thing, man. It's bro. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna be honest. It just all comes down to AI, right? Like, the more you want the AI to be useful to your life, the more you have to give it access to your life, right?
Yeah.
If you want the AI to be so convenient to the point, like, remind me when's my meeting, the AI is gonna have to know when is your meeting, right? And that's the thing. So, like, do you want to use AI with the caveat being that you're giving you information, but it's also helping you with that information? Or do you want to not use AI and, have a less convenient time, but know that, my data isn't being in the hands of AI, right?
Yeah.
But if you're talking about physical security-wise, there's a really cool technology. So Samsung, they recently announced that their next phone... Have you guys ever walked in public? Have you ever walked in public and seen a goofy guy with one of those anti-privacy screen protector on their case? So on their phone, on the screen. So they can see the screen, and from the side you can't. Right? They black out the screen. Have you seen those?
Oh, like the privacy screen.
Anti-privacy screen protector. Yeah. Sorry, not anti-privacy.
Yeah, privacy screen. Yeah, okay, yeah.
So Samsung is actually building that into the screen for the next S26.
Oh, so it can be built in.
But the thing is, you can turn it on and off. There's going to be a toggle for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is crazy. Like,
Really?
how do you build that
How would
into a
that
screen?
work?
No idea, man. I don't know. I haven't done enough
Is
research.
Is it a is there a chemical reaction?
There's
Because
probably some physical change going on with the screen.
you know
that
those
it's like
windows,
something-
right?
Yeah.
Those windows that like you can press a button.
No, I don't think it would be that.
No.
Because like it's still like you're still gonna see the screen perfectly fine if you look straight. From the side, it's gonna black out, right? So they can't be like this. Maybe it is. I don't know. I might be wrong, but
Yeah.
it's just crazy to think about. Like
Yeah.
that is truly what
That's
that is
remarkable.
innovation. The battery with the silicon carbon, that's
Yeah.
innovation.
That's
The
innovation,
screen,
yeah.
that's innovation. The new anti-reflection coating they did that reduces glare on screens by like so much for the new Samsung, which then Apple followed along and did. That is innovation. That's the stuff you actually need in phones, not
Yeah.
slightly upgraded cameras. Not that. Like, bro, the cameras are already good enough. The battery, yeah, it could be a lot better. Honestly, that's one of the main goals of vape, right? To
Right.
make the battery a lot better. But yeah, I think that's what we truly need. Like, that's
Yeah.
where the phone is headed. And other than that, the phone, like, can you really even think about anything that would make the current modern day phone better? No, you really can't.
No, and this is why I'm gonna bring up that I believe that soon, like later down the line, technology is gonna advance so much that we won't even have a phone.
100%. 100%.
Like we're not even gonna be using a phone. Like we're gonna be using something else, whether it's like a part of us or
whether it's like, well,
whether it's holographic, whether it's like right next to you, whether it's around you, or
yeah.
yeah,
No. It's just crazy, right? Because like
Yeah.
at this time, you can't really conceptualize that. But your kids and your grandkids are gonna be like, dude, how do these guys survive on phones?
yeah. How do they survive on phones?
Yeah.
we have things like maybe like moving around in real time.
Mm-hmm.
Like soon, like maybe there's the refresh rate's gonna be like literally live, like a live refresh rate.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows,
Who
man?
knows? Yeah, it's crazy how far technology comes, and it always leaves you wondering like how much room is there for more improvement,
Exactly.
right? Because
the one
if
question,
you were
yeah.
to ask somebody, like, if you were to tell somebody back then who's like riding a horse, right? Like, okay, what method of
What's better than a
transportation,
horse?
right? He's just gonna tell you all sorts of horses, right? But if you've ever try to tell him like conceptualize a car, he's gonna be like, "What are you talking about?" That technology of a car to a cowboy
Exactly.
is so like insanely different. It's like,
They
are we,
can't even conceptualize.
Right.
And that's the modern.
are we
day
still
tech.
gonna be using the phones? Like, how
Yeah,
are they
exactly.
still gonna be riding horses?
How
right?
modern is this gonna be? Like, is this gonna stay? Is this even gonna be like a part of history? Because
Yeah,
camels and horses, yeah, we talk about them, but we talk about them like the most ancient thing ever.
yeah.
Our phone's gonna be like that in the next 20, 30 years.
30 years.
Right.
In the next 30 years, like
Oh,
you will be alive to
yeah.
see these become obsolete.
Which is crazy because in our lifetime, just like your grandparents saw us go from like nothing, no radios, like to the smallest TV screens ever, they're gonna see something so crazy. Just the way you can, just the way your grandparents struggle to use a phone, will you be struggling to use that technology? Or are you gonna try your best to keep up with it? Or is the technology gonna outrun you, outpace you? It's crazy. It's a scary thought process. Because like your grandparents, they don't even know how to use a phone.
Yeah,
They might know how to make a call,
exactly.
but even then, it feels like alien technology to them.
Yeah,
And they've seen it happen with their eyes. So it's like, if we get to experience that firsthand ourselves, it's gonna be crazy.
yeah, yeah. I honestly, I want to talk about what technology. Like you might not even know the answer, but I just want to like, you're like one of the smartest people I know for this, so why not ask? You know, so you know, like in like one of the Avengers movies, how like you know like people are like swiping on like some holographic screen. So do you think like what technology do you think goes into that? Like, do you think it's like pixel projection, or do you think there's like
I'm gonna be honest.
touch sensitivity?
Yeah, I'm gonna be so honest. I don't think that's the future at all.
No.
Because look, if you go in the 1900s and you see their movies about the future, it looks nothing like the future we have now.
Right, like the movie Back to the Future.
Exactly.
With the airbags.
All right, if you watch some old anime that's set in the future, right?
Yeah.
Like, and then you come now, like those animes will have mechs and stuff. Do we have mechs today, or do we have like tanks and stuff like that? Right?
Yeah.
It's just technology is gonna be a lot different than we actually conceptualize it as. It's just like if we're thinking about holographics, we're gonna have something way different.
Yeah. I believe we're gonna have something like I believe we're gonna have something that's more tailored towards user efficiency. Like basically like technology is gonna advance
Yeah.
towards the way of efficiency.
And actually, yeah, come back to efficiency. There's no way, not a single way, a hologram that's spread out that needs you to move your entire arm around is nowhere near as efficient as a phone. with
Yeah,
your
right.
only moving
That's
thumbs.
true.
So why would we actually go back a step?
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, what kind of technology do you think goes into that? Like, that's what I'm trying to say.
Holograms are pretty simple to make.
Like touch reactive.
Yeah, that's touch reactive. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty simple, bro. Like, it's actually pretty simple to make. It's just not efficient, right? Because like, why would you want that? First of all, to make the holographic projection, get a projector, fire it in a line like a laser type line, right? But now the problem is there's nothing for that projection to actually project off.
Yeah.
So now you're bringing steam or mist or smoke. Now the projection will show on the steam, mist, smoke, whatever, right?
Right.
Because now it can actually bounce off something, so light can actually reflect. Now you put in another thing that points in the same area, kind of, and now it sees, okay, if the finger is around, if there's an object around this area right here, X,
Right.
Y,
Yeah.
Z coordinates, then that would correspond to that on the screen.
That
It's just
makes
that
sense.
simple. It's
Oh,
literally just
okay.
that simple.
So
Yeah.
there's another thing that goes in where it's like, okay.
Yeah. So one thing projects it,
Yeah.
and then the other device sees where exactly your finger or hand is coordinating.
Right.
It's pretty simple technology. It's not that advanced anymore.
It's not that. Yeah. It's not that advanced.
We're already there. We could make that,
We could make something.
but it's just stupid. How is that any more
But-
efficient than TV?
But also, you know what is interesting? People back then said the same thing about AI because AI was also a thing, and they're like, "Yo, it's useless right now. Look how useful it's being." I feel like maybe people are gonna find
So
certain
I'll be honest,
efficiencies.
no. I don't think anyone has
You
ever
don't think
said
so?
AI is useless. No,
You don't think so?
I don't think anyone has ever said.
Trust. If
I
you
don't think
go-
I've heard any person even say, even in the past, that AI is useless.
like for the span that it is right now, like someone would be like, why would have I needed a chatbot back then? The thing
I
is,
know what you mean,
Yeah.
and this actually brings me back to Microsoft Clippy, bro.
yeah.
If you guys are old enough, you guys probably remember Clippy, right? It was a AI chatbot. It wasn't really AI. It was just a chatbot that helped you do things, and people hated it.
Yeah.
People really hated it. Like, I want to do my own thing. Why would I need an AI chatbot or any chatbot to tell me what to do? And now, I get your point. Yeah, I know. I totally see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. But bro, the thing is, look, we already have holographics. Why in the world would you want a holographic over a TV?
Architects. So when you have like an architectural model,
Good shout.
yeah,
Then you have projectors.
then you'll have projectors.
Then
Like-
you don't need holographics still.
Are you sure about
You
that?
still don't need holographics, man. You got projectors.
What if you had a touch sensitive?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, look, you're an architect. All right, imagine you're an
I'm not an
architect.
architect, so
Yeah.
I'm not gonna speak.
But-
on. If any architects watching,
Listen.
sorry if I'm about to butcher this.
So you have, like, let's say, like, I don't know,
Oh, like
Like
a
a square.
3D render you want to make.
a 3D
in
render.
person, and you
That's
can
what a
monitor
holographic is, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then it shows basically like in 3D what the thing is going
Dude,
to
that already exists too, man. That exists, man. You can make it at home. It is that simple. You can literally make it with a phone and a bunch of plastic.
You can make that at home.
Yep. I can make it right now in front of you.
I have not seen that once up here in my
You
phone.
take your phone. Mr. Who's the Boss actually did a video on this. It's so simple to make. You take your phone, go on YouTube, right? And then you search up hologram, 3D hologram, okay? Now you'll get like a bunch of videos with these weird things, okay? Weird things, 4 things in the video, okay? Now I'll just put a random one on. This dragon one, okay? Alright, this dragon thing. Sorry, not this one. Butterfly. This is the one Mr. Who's the Boss actually used. Now, all I literally have to do in this screen, I take clear plastic. I don't know where you want to get clear plastic from. Thin clear plastic, and you make an upside down pyramid out of it. Okay? 4 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4. Glue them, join them however you want. Just no tape. Just keep it clear. And you place it on top, and this entire image is gonna show up like floating in that cube. That simple. It is
Yeah.
that simple, and boom, that's how you have it. So if architect really wanted to, boom, there's
Yeah.
it. Obviously, the technology can be improved, but
Now, what if you
the
wanted
fact
to
that no one's done it,
rotate it? What if you wanted to zoom in?
yeah, then you could just control the screen, right?
Right. What if you wanted to zoom
Yeah,
in?
you could just control the screen.
Or you could just tap.
Everything would be the
You
screen.
could just tap one of like.
And
the
yeah,
things makes
that's where your point comes in. Like, yeah, that would be
it,
useful.
and it has like a drop down list of all. Of
There
the
might
things that-
already
There
be
is
some
some
technology out there like that. But honestly, I don't really see it's such a niche thing.
You're right.
It's such a niche thing, right? But like I said, even folds are niche right now, but they might be the next big thing, right? They might be the next main thing. Or like even AI glasses are so niche right now, even they might be the next big thing. So yeah, you never know how technology is gonna move, and you might be completely
Yeah.
right. It might be the big thing, but I personally don't think so. You can differ. You can differ from me. There's nothing wrong with that.
I didn't think so. I just wanted to talk about like what type of technology do you think actually goes into that? Because I feel like maybe architects could have.
Yeah, no, that would be really useful for them.
There's definitely a better need for infrastructure right now. I feel like technology should also aim towards better architecture. The world is just so gray right now. I mean, like all these modern things look so lifeless,
Minimalist, yeah,
and very minimalistic. Like if you go to Germany and you look at the cathedral in Cologne,
the thing
it is like insane.
Technology's not gonna fix that, man.
And I feel like there is gonna be. I believe that there's gonna be technology that's catered towards building, and specifically architecture, or even things that just help blue collar workers.
100%.
But have you heard about the what's it called, the 3D printing house?
Yeah,
you've heard about that?
Yeah, I've seen those too. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I feel like technology, when the more it kind of advances,
Mm-hmm.
the more advances, it's gonna lead towards kind of helping like service-based companies.
I mean, 100%, right?
Like actual like.
But yeah, no. Back to your cathedral point. Like you're 100% right. Like that stuff is gonna help. But back to your cathedral point. Like it's not the bro. Like we are not limited by technology at all. If we wanted to, we could easily raise another cathedral. As a matter of fact, it would be a lot easier for us to make another cathedral, right? Maybe one even larger and grander, right? The thing is, the way society works now, it's all about money, right? It's profits over anything else.
Right.
And when you have a designer and you want to pay them the least amount possible to make a big profit, you're going to want to make a simple design that you guys can do quickly, save the most resources on. We have everything we need to raise a grand structure the world has never seen before. We have it all. Like, if you really think we can't make the pyramids today, like your mind is not working, right? We can literally shift entire buildings on a jack slowly by like a few meters. Like that's crazy. Like that's the type of technology we have. What makes you think we can't build another pyramid or a cathedral? It's not technology that's limiting it at that point. It's not technology at all. It's just profits. It's just shareholders. That's what's limiting us.
It's profit, and I will say society has definitely gone into that
tasteless,
to that direction, very tasteless,
minimalist. Yeah,
right. Just cut things down so you can make more of paper. But
class is dead. Yeah.
Do you feel the same will happen to technology itself? Like technology is going to be more bland. People are going to start wanting to go away from it. I'm already seeing people sick of AI. They already want more.
I mean, biggest example is iPhone.
Right.
Like, do you really want to answer that? I mean, your answer's right there on that table. Like, show it to the matter of fact. That is what a bland piece of technology looks like.
Yeah.
It has everything you need. It does everything you need, but it does it in the most boring, ununique way possible. This one, just as boring, but there's at least a cool factor. It can fold. It's different from the rest. That or any other S series, just bland, right? Technology is already bland.
Yeah. I mean,
it's all about profit. It's a lot easier and cheaper to make this than something unique because that just requires billions of dollars for R&D.
Right, but again, it goes towards just the overall value of something, right? So if you're gonna, obviously some technology might be more expensive to make than others. This could be more expensive to make than, let's say, something if we were to find a new material in the future, or like, I don't know, use some other material, figure out something, more research is done. There could be a new technology that's actually a lot cheaper than the phone. And
yeah,
I feel like in innovation, it's happening every time.
100%. But like
in innovation,
I mean, think about it like this, right? Like to make a phone that's like this, a slab phone, it's really simple for technology nowadays, right? It's really easy to make this thing. But now, if you want to make a triple folding phone or a phone that's see-through, it's a much more bigger challenge. You have so much more R&D you have to do, right? Like the hinge, you have to make sure this hinge doesn't just snap in half. You have to make sure, if the phone is open and I sit on it, it's not just gonna like collapse on itself or just bend, right? Like you see how thin this thing is. You probably think if you bend it the other way, it's gonna snap. But because there's so much R&D cost into this, it doesn't. Because it's been engineered that way, right? That's why this thing costs so much more to make than that. Hence the price as well. Because it's more feature packed and because of the just R&D and raw costs to make this. So technology already is bland, and like I said, it's all about profits. What makes more profit? This phone or this phone? This phone. This is going to make more profit. A few people might buy this, whereas a lot of people are going to buy this, and this is just like so much cheaper to do right research and development on. This is so much cheaper because this is a proven method. and everyone has that method. Like, I mean, that's all I really have to say about technology. It's already blind, man.
Yeah.
It's already blind. It's pretty blind.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna hit a certain point where it's gonna be ingrained, like as a part of us. But at the same time, like by the time that happens, people are gonna want to stay away from it. So, before it ever becomes a part of you, or ever ingrained, or ever just constantly. Already, technology is addictive, and if it becomes a part of us, who knows? Like, it's gonna be even more addictive. So just I don't know. I would say really my advice is really limit your use of technology. This is obviously a tech reviewer. We're passionate about the
like as much as I love tech,
but as much as we love the tech, staying away from it. I don't know. Like, you don't have to completely go monk mode, but try to limit. And if you cannot hold yourself, that's fine. I mean, these algorithms, they're designed to
that's the biggest problem, bro.
Your phone is even designed to capture your attention. So all my advice to you is, if just honestly make certain tangible steps towards a goal that would really limit your use of technology, so that you're not dependent on it in the future.
And one more thing, if you truly think that you are not addicted to technology, I'm just sorry, I'm gonna laugh at you. Everyone's addicted to technology, everyone. And the easiest way to test that, don't use your phone for 4 days and see how much you want to use it. See how much. It's not even that we want to be addicted, it's we're forced to be addicted because of just how the world moves. All your assignments are online, everything's online, and then you get in that cycle of opening TikTok again. And this is, okay, use your phone, but I want you to know, I want you to look at yourself and be like, how much TikTok have I watched by wanting to do something else? How much games did I play on my phone while wanting to do something else? So I opened my phone for one thing and I ended up doing one thing, and track that down. And then you'll see exactly how addicted you are. And it's scary when you find out. It's scary, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it is scary. Yeah. We don't need this shit. We don't need this shit.
Like, I love reviewing tech. I love technology, but bro, you at least, you gotta see at the same time the downs, the ups and downs with technology. It's scary. It's scary how addictive nowadays algorithms are.
Right.
Notifications, the way they're designed, everything is so psychologically engineered to just grab you and pull you in.
Yeah.
It's scary, man.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and you're unaware of it too. I have seen this video of when you're pulling up your phone and your mind is on your phone. Not even your brain is not resting. Like, you think it's rest. It's not resting. There are so many things it's scanning for at once. Your brain's working. It's taking in all of the details, the lights, all these certain stimulus that the phone provides. Just take a break from it. And I feel like why people are saying that the world is so cold is because the world has less color and it's so cold is because
the only color you see is the bright pop color on our screens.
We're plugging our brain into this, right?
You might be like, why is there nothing to offer in the world? There's so much to offer. You just don't see it because you're caught up in someone else's Instagram page. You're seeing their story. You're not seeing your own.
Yeah. So moving forward, what's the account gonna look like? What are you gonna do for Tech Check?
Tech Check.
Oh, actually, that slipped out of my mind. So, Tech Check was actually the old name. I
forgot about that too.
Yeah.
Tech Check. But we started in high school. We have changed its name. It is now Wave Tech.
It's now Wave Tech.
WaveTech.official. WAVE.official.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot the tech part. Wave Tech.
What's that? Official. You have to write down. Wave Tech Official is gonna be right here.
Here, let me just no, I'll pull that up there too. But let me just double check with myself. What did we make the? So it's a WaveTech.official, right? WaveTech.official.
That's where we're gonna post, bloopers, scenes. I don't know, things in the back end.
Yeah,
we're doing interviewing people, seeing what they're.
Honestly, my biggest thing I want to do is I want to go around and interview a lot of CEOs of these big companies and try to get in touch with them, because that's the only way you can develop your own thing, right? Is if you learn from the experts who have been in this field the longest themselves. You don't learn without a proper mentor. So just go in there, review all the famous people we can that are related to tech. And I would love to review, or maybe do an interview with the Tim Cook or MKBHD or Linus. These guys are the guys I'm looking up towards. Not Tim Cook, right? But like for what I want to do, Wave Tech, YouTube, and all that, I really do look up to Linus Tech Tips. I really do look up to MKBHD, Dave Tootie, Mr. Who's the Boss, right? These guys are living the dream.
Yeah.
And who is better to learn from than the guys that are living your dream themselves?
Right. The people.
So yeah, that's the goal. You know what? Here, I'm gonna give you guys my word. I'm gonna try my best to get interviews with these guys, and when I do, I will bring him along as well, because he's been here from day one from the ride.
Yeah.
My ride, yeah.
Where do you think? Where do you think?
Yo, how many interview questions are you gonna do, bro?
Just
yo.
Actually, it was this last one.
This last one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're supposed to be interviewing me, but I'm
Yo,
actually.
I don't know. You feel like friends with me, like, yo. I feel like, yo, I actually just had a job interview, and this guy's
and I'm just shotgunning you with questions right now. Don't worry. But I just want to know, like, and so you can tell the people, like, where do you think Wave will be in the next 5 years?
Who knows? Seriously, I don't know.
You know what I believe? I believe Wave Tech is gonna be up there. Wave Tech, like
a household name
in the next
household
5 years.
Tech, tycoon empire household
Everybody will
name.
hear about Wave
Yeah,
Tech. Everyone.
that's what it's gonna be.
Wave Tech is gonna be the next thing. It's gonna be the next thing. Like, this is the next 5 years, right?
What are you doing?
Wait, this is the next 5 years, right?
Uh-huh.
And this is technology, right?
Alright, bro, just
So
stop.
basically,
Stop, bro.
So basically, we're gonna be ahead of time in technology by the time Wave.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest, as co-founder, I have no idea what he's talking
Dude,
about. But,
all you guys gotta know is big things are coming. I tried to.
big
analyze.
things are coming,
Yeah.
and who knows? You might see me in Tim Cook's office one day interviewing him.
Yeah. So follow the Instagram if you want to see updates, because that's what we'll be.
Please,
And-
if you guys love technology, if you guys love new advancements, if you guys agree with some of our points, or even like all of them, we're downright don't even like him.
Right.
Don't even like us. Just don't even go check us out.
Especially if you see
Oh.
videos of him, just don't like him. Just don't.
No, that's not it. Honestly, no. I'm never gonna force you guys to like my videos. Obviously, I do say at the end of my videos.
No,
like
you guys
but
are.
I always
no,
say
they're forced.
no. It's
They're
I'm always
forced.
gonna leave
You
it up
guys
to you
are
guys.
forced.
I'm
You guys
always
are
gonna leave it up
forced.
to you guys.
You guys are forced.
Look, if my content truly makes you feel like I'm worth subscribing to and liking, then please do that, because that. Sorry about that, guys. Camera dad been me. I'm actually so glad that it said saving video before it fully died. So
Yeah. Otherwise, I would have had to.
yeah, so I just swapped
Talk
out
to
the
you.
battery, and I would have killed myself. Like, I'm pretty sure that's like an hour of recording. Yeah, honestly, a shock into my head, but we're back. This is the second segment of the video, so if some weird cut in the video was like, what, these guys are talking about one thing, I was talking about the other, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't I ask you some questions? Now that we have some breathing space, right? Now that you finally rested and chill out on me as like getting pressed,
Go ahead. Yeah.
what do you think? Actually, wait, I had some notes written down. Let me just check those out. Let me just check those out. Where do you see Wave in the next 1 year?
In the next year from
In
now.
the next year. So exactly this date. By 2027.
So, right now we're basically on the early stage.
Not on the radar.
Our startup, we're not on the radar. So what I'm gonna say right now is, in the next year, we are gonna have a larger sum of capital, because right now I'm doing something on the side, and I know you are too.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that we're gonna have a large capital to invest, and when we invest, you're gonna the people are gonna see more videos.
It'll be
about
changed
us.
forever.
It'll be changed. Like, dude, the quality in the next year, just like from the videos alone, is gonna skyrocket, and you're gonna see like hints, like small hints of our progress, like where we go, what we're doing, basically kind of like the most updated part in where we are in terms of the company and progress.
Yeah.
And so in the next year, we'll definitely have like a different like video style. We'll have more people. We'll probably already have a lot of traction by then, a lot of viewership.
Yeah, and actually, talking about progress, we actually sponsored a local volleyball league team, and our logo and website and Instagram account is on that jersey. Oh, let's freaking go, bro!
You
Here.
showed me that too.
Yeah, I showed you.
And I believe by the time you sent me that photo, I was just working, basically on the side hustle, and I see like just the WhatsApp notification that pops up. I'm like, dude, I saw that. Like literally our company name on like on the jerseys for the event, and I'm like, dude, that is honestly it's cool.
It's
like,
really cool.
It's cool. It's cool. It's small in comparison to what's gonna happen in the next year, but like we said earlier, everything's exponential, and you really never know how much that's gonna go. So
100%.
in a year, I definitely I don't have low hopes.
I have high hopes. I have extremely high hopes, and the next year is gonna be filled with so much stuff.
More content.
You're probably gonna be missed. Like, yo, these guys upload too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No.
Next, who's the boss?
Mr. Who's the copyright strike.
We're coming for you, Mr. Who's the boss. Yo, I swear we're coming.
No copyright strike there.
No.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out Mr. Who's the boss, but yo,
W guy, I love his videos.
You,
like, I'm gonna be honest, Mr. Who's the Boss, Marcus Brownlee, Linus
yo,
Tech
you got nothing on
my
me.
top 3 guys on YouTube.
Top 3, but you got nothing on us.
No, honestly, like, huge respect to these guys. These guys are literally living my dream.
Yeah.
His dream is obviously different than mine. Everyone has different goals. But I really want to be a big YouTuber. And I know it's embarrassing to say, but that's what I'm trying my best to do. Yeah. And I think Wave is one of those things that will help propel it so much. Mm-hmm. And be propelled alongside that. But yeah, no, a big shout out. Big shout out. Sorry. We are the one that should be getting shouted out. Mr. Who's the Boss? All you guys, if you're watching this video, give us a shout out, man. Give us a shout out. If you guys think my quality is going to ruin your name because you gave me a shout out, go check out my videos. I really feel like I deserve a chance. I know everyone deserves a chance, and it's so selfish to ask this, right? But bro, like, yeah, no, a shout out would literally from one of you guys would be life changing. So if you guys are watching this, or any of you guys' PR team, it's some life changing stuff. So yeah, that's all.
Yeah, what's your next question, bro?
Oh no, I was just worried about how that football almost hit the camera, and I was just sitting there.
It's not even close to the camera.
I was just sitting there. I said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah. Well, if you guys like the stuff, we can definitely make this a second channel. Under New UBX's channel, of course. Alright. Okay. No, if you guys really do like this content, I'm guessing what we will do is we will make another channel that's owned by Vape Tech, so us two. But it'll kind of be underneath the New UBX branch because I think New UBX is already kind of tied in with Tech Check. I was not 100%, but I think we'll just make it a lot more coherence for you guys, right? Some a lot more convenient for you guys. So you guys can go from one channel and can easily watch content of another channel. It's collaborative stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll see me more. I'm going to carry his whole thing. I'm going to carry his whole business on my back.
Okay.
Yeah. He's going to be coming to me after that, yeah. So I'm going to be coming, right? I'm going to be helping around. I'm going to be on the screen more. So if you like my face, I guess this is a good news.
Yeah, if you guys think he's more attractive,
no,
definitely come back.
Okay.
Definitely come back.
No, you know, we're going. Bye.
No, sit down. That's what it's
Bye.
Look, he's too embarrassed to admit it.
Okay, that's where we end.
No, we don't.
Yes, that's where we end.
See that? Look how shy he is.
If he doesn't cut this video right now, he's actually just spam L in the comments. Okay?
L, yeah?
Yeah.
L for Ali.
I love you.
Alright, too.
Alright.
Yeah, okay, so that's all from me. If you do want to see his attractive face again on videos, I know you guys probably prefer him as a host. Pick me! Holy, that's a pick me comment I just did.
No.
Pick me energy, bro. My bad.
Look, you are pick me. But we're good because soon we're going to be picking some nice videos, some nice tech videos.
Yeah, okay. Honestly, yeah, that's all.
Love you.
I'm doing that. I'm so doing that. What the hell was that? Nah, you don't apologize.
I meant to say platonically.
Apologize, bro. Nah, blood and kiss, not platonic, bro.
I just destroyed my digital presence.
Yeah. I think you did.
Love you.
Well, that's all. If you guys love this content, look out for more, and we'll make a second channel if you guys really like it that much.
Yeah.
Peace out.